You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have soon, anyway.
The whole village is falling to pieces. These goblins aren't exactly house-proud as occupiers go.
Wouldn't blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while. But hey, maybe we can scare up a few dusty bottles of wine somewheres.
I like your way of thinking. Split any takings we find?
Sister, you've got a deal.
thicker!
Can't risk being in open view. Let's see what you're hiding.
Oi! Get down from there! Stop fidgeting. Bloody wall. More likely you guys them, please, you.
These big dogs can guard the place themselves. Invisibility!
No one back home will ever believe this. We'll need a cover story.
Good couldn't guard his nose from his fingers.
Ain't fair!
Quit moaning.
Ain't moaning again.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are three figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prism, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
Trust me, I will. Let's keep going.
Evanescence.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Goblin kind will tease you and throat you and redden. Come, fill the front now. Nothing to dare recoil of your must.
Statue of Seluna.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost...
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Good. Seluna, though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once, in all its profane glory. Until someone raised it. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place. Only that you're overthinking a simple deduction I made. You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the Mistress of the Night. It is my holy mission to oppose Seluna, her teachings and her followers. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
Fantastic! Monsters in our minds and around our campfire.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. Talk to me later. We've got more pressing matters to see to right now.
The whelps start singing. We'll know who sent them.
Aye. Might be we'll pay him a visit in return.
Evanescent.
Real fun.
Vile idolatry.
Smells like blood.
For once, the goblins' decorations are an improvement.
At least give me a sword.
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead in your own. Get down there and stop complaining! Ah!
Bet I can crack that open. A scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
Not ours. Our prey is elsewhere.
Bloody hell! What? Leave me alone!
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute. Good.
Lying's the only thing they're good at. What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question. Your scout.
Sorry.
And a trinket. A tongue. A limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lads will make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature. Or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul in such a grotesque form. The Absolute has a place in her heart even for Dathir. Her heart is more generous than mine. Join my hunt, fairy, and obey me. Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the Goblin camp. Her mind focuses. The cultists cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon. You would dare!
I won't give in.
to press on.
My little trick.
We'll need a cover story.
Guard his nose from his fingers. That quit moaning.
He's moaning if it's true.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark. Then you've my.
I don't know. I suppose a group of us. I can't. If I. There.
I knew it.
No need to thank me. This is out of pure necessity, pure desperation.
Come on, let's go.
No time to dally.
Action, not reaction.
All right, what now? Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Can't fill the front row. Here follow my power and fight for great glory.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun.
Salute. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
When we start singing, we'll know who sent them.
Aye, my people pay him a visit. That'll be some real fun.
This ruin's dedicated to Selena.
Smells like
Vile
burnt
moonlight.
flesh in here.
Do you feel her?
For once, the goblins' decorations are an improvement.
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle.
A scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question me.
am I to do?
Indolence breeds madness.
Find a route.
Ready.
Time to push my luck again.
Very well.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. Ah, lunatic then. A jest. I truly am grateful. If only I could repay you. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave. Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. May Sylvanas guide your hand.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasites, you taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud you. The elf speaks of the...
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his ink.
I command you.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed...
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. Her mind focuses. Her suspicion cannot be aroused. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer. Your skull sizzles with Ragslin's displeasure. His mouth is still, but you...
I speak for the Absolute, and I say, you stay. Talk to me, freak. Who killed you?
The creature responds. Not in words. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod.
Damn it! That tells me...
The memory fades, and the corpse awaits the next question. Ragslin's thoughts roil, then still. Your words will be his. You navigate carefully. With Ragslin's voice, you ask.
What were you doing in Faerun?
Again, visions flow through you. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open. Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it! And nothing to show for that. No answers, no killer, and no damn... That damned Trow was right. Can't let her get... Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Praise the Absolute.
Prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is.
The Absolute
The
honors
artifact.
you and slays her enemy.
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
With thy death, rivers and streams will flow in their blood. Their cities will be razed to the ground, and they'll know she is Absolute. Mortal
fury. I am death.
On the move.
Hope she finds peace now.
Indolence breeds madness.
That's that then. Let's see the gold. Indeed. A risky bargain, but one I must accept.
Time to strike.
Gods, it's hot in here. Covered.
Alright, that's the end of that video. If you like the video, rate, comment, and subscribe. If you hate the video, leave a comment. Peace.